Hey y'all, hey, I am back, and as promised, this is a video of a rundown of 2024. What went down in 2024? I can say that there are definitely changes that I will be making moving forward into 2025, and there are also some things that I did not truly celebrate in 2024 that I really should have. So I'm going to touch on those things in this video and kind of set my plan up for how I'm moving into the new year. So here we go. So I will say 2024 was a good and a bad year. I will say I faced a lot of challenges that I was not expecting in 2024, both financially and professionally. But in the end, it ended up being a really great year. And so first I'm going to go over the financial aspect of 2024 and what I managed to accomplish in this year. All right, y'all, looking at 2024, I started that year off with $116,216.66 of debt. Eek. $88,703.82 of that was my mortgage, and $27,512.84 was my student loan. And I am finishing the year with $83,062.30 worth of debt left. As you know, I was able to finally pay off my student loan. That was the biggest thing, and probably the biggest thing for me to celebrate financially in the year of 2024. It is major. I don't want to downplay that. And I was only able to pay $5,641.52 of the mortgage off. But again, that's never been my primary focus, since having the student loan was the biggest deal to get paid off. But now I can kind of more aggressively go into the mortgage. But at the bottom, you will see just the years since I've started trying to become debt free. Am I going to say I'm ever going to be debt free? I don't know. But I know that I'm trying. And in 2020, I was able to pay off $44,854.95 of debt. That was a great year. I was going super hard on it, and that did not last. In 2021, I paid $21,350.08 in debt. 2022, $21,740.44 of debt. 2023 was a rough year. There was a lot going on. I was not able to be as aggressive, and that total went down to $12,620.66 of debt that I paid off. But this year was my second highest year of debt payment, and in 2024 I was able to pay off $33,154.36 of debt. That is amazing. And that makes my total for total debt paid in those years to $133,720.49. And yes, I am very happy about that. I am very proud of that. And I don't say that a lot to myself, but that is something to be extremely proud of, and may it keep going down. Professionally, I had a ton to celebrate in 2024. Did I celebrate it? No. Did I even really acknowledge it? Not really. Right before I came on YouTube, I had received probably the biggest promotion that I had ever received in my professional career. And I was moved to management in our company. And that is a big deal. Science and biotechnology is a very male-dominated field, for one, but it is also a very low percentage of minorities in that field, and to be in management in that field as a minority it's a really big deal. And I don't think I really gave myself a proper pat on the back for that. I don't think I even really celebrated it too much, and I have a problem with that. I have a problem with not being able to acknowledge and pat myself on the back for things. And that is something that, again, goes to personal growth and how I am speaking with, conversing with, interacting with myself. And so that's something that I definitely need to work on. That was something that I really should have been very proud of and maybe even celebrated. The closest thing that I came to celebrating it is my manager actually took me and my team out to celebrate that. And he even said to me, he was like, "You don't even seem excited. Like, I feel more excited about this than you." And I'm like, I really did not think about it. I didn't. I'm not some people are title driven, and I'm not a title driven kind of person. So I think that's probably why, but I really should have given myself a little bit more credit with that. It really is a big deal. And I actually think I am the first, surely, Black female to be in management in the service sector of our company. And so that is freaking amazing. It's an amazing thing. And so I look back on it now and I'm like, man, you didn't even go out to eat or anything for yourself. You didn't even. And I did the same thing with the student loan thing. I didn't even. I said I was, but I haven't yet. So that's definitely something I need to address in 2025. That is not good. Not cool. Not cool. You know what? In making this video, I realized that I did not really set a ton of personal goals for myself this year. And when I'm talking personal goals, I'm talking about things that would develop me in a personal way, my own spiritual, mental health. I did write, because this is a little book that I write my thoughts in. I did write that I wanted to continue reflecting and progressing on personal growth, and that I wanted to make changes that would focus on my happiness and well-being. Will I say I accomplished that this year? I don't think so. I think that the one thing I will say is that I've taken a closer look at myself and how I speak to myself, how I have personal interactions with myself. I have definitely been thinking more and more about those things, being very cautious of those things, whereas I never would have before. So I will say I will take that as a step in the right direction. I just have more growth to do. And I wanted to make more memories with the people that I love. Will I say that I accomplished that? Somewhat, but not to the extent that I would want to. I really want to take more effort and time to cultivate my personal relationships with my family and friends. I have been highly focused on working for many years, and although that is great, like, it's not a negative, it can take away from some of those relationships and people that mean a whole lot to you. So that is something that I don't think that I accomplished that this year. I think I made steps toward it, but not in the manner that I had hoped for when I wrote this. So that is something that I definitely need to keep in mind for 2025. Now, how in the world could I not acknowledge the fact that I came on YouTube? Major. I cannot believe that I am making videos up here. I can't believe that I'm showing my face. I cannot believe a lot of things that have taken place on this app. But I will say I am very thankful that I took that leap, not because it has gained anything for me monetarily, because I'm still not monetized, but I can say that it has inspired me and it has opened my eyes to other ideas, thoughts, other creatives. It's been a real eye-opening experience, and a very positive one, into a journey into self-reflecting. I've learned a lot from a lot of content creators up here, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So I can't even believe that I made that first video. So if anybody's thinking about doing this, just make the first one. Sure, maybe you won't get a lot of people watching you. I still don't get a lot of people watching me, but I still feel like someone sees me, and I needed that. I did. So 2024, man, it was my YouTube year. Okay, now on to 2025. How will I be moving in 2025? It'll be a tad bit different than 2024. That's for sure. First of all, I'm getting ready to set personal goals for this year. These are things I wrote while I was in the cabin thinking. And the first thing I wrote about was shadow work. And it's kind of like realizing and really uncovering where deep-rooted issues that you have, where they began, where they came from, and how to fix them. And I started that this year in 2024, but I really want to continue that working in 2025 and really get to the bottom of some things. I think you'd be amazed. It can take a lifetime for you to really understand how you became who you are. And in a lot of ways, that's something that you have to uncover to fix what's wrong. You keep repeating the same cycles of things because you don't know where it started. It's hard to fix a problem when you don't know where it started. That's the same thing in working on a car. You have to get to the root of the problem. So that's about getting to the root of my problems. I'm going to affirm myself daily. I did start that in 2024, but I wasn't consistent. So I want to consistently be doing that, just affirming myself and instilling a sense of pride and belief in myself. That is something I never really had much of. I got more as I got older, but it's something that I really need to work on. I have to actively work on. I already said this in another video, but I will no longer be calling myself weird. I have a tendency to do that, and I think it is in a derogatory way. And that goes back to how I talk to myself. I remember that saying, watch how you talk to yourself because you are listening. And so I need to really watch how I talk to myself and to say things that are more positive and affirming for myself. And I want to allow myself a bit more indulgence in 2025. I'm a very strict person. I don't do a lot for myself. I do not indulge very much. I hold things. I hold tight. And I do want to relax. Just relax a little bit. I'm not saying go overboard. No, I'm not saying I'm about to go out and do some crazy spending spree or something like that, but just a little bit more indulgence. A little bit more indulgence is not going to hurt me. And I want to volunteer more. I actually want to find somewhere that I can actually volunteer my time. I think it will help me feel good inside. So I really want to do that for 2025. My financial goals, I want to have our mortgage under 70K this year, which should be pretty straightforward. I had already planned that I will be paying an extra principal payment. Since my student loan is now gone, I can focus on the mortgage, but I'm not going overboard because I'm tired. You can watch my other video where I talked about this. I'm just tired. I'm a little bit worn out from the debt-free journey. I want to take a kind of semi break. So it'll just be paying an extra mortgage payment a month. So I will pay my regular mortgage payment and then another principal payment every single month. And that should make me reach my goal, which is to be under 70K in mortgage debt by the end of this year. I want to save $8,000 to $10,000 for my car fund this year. My car fund, if you do not know, that fund is just the money that I'm saving so that when it's time for me to replace my car or when I'm ready to replace it, that I already have that money sitting there that could either go to, depending on the situation, buying a cash car or financing another car and putting a down payment on it to bring the balance lower. Let's see. Definitely recovering the savings from paying my student loan off. You'll know if you watched my student loan payoff video that I used my personal savings to pay the final remaining balance. I need to put that money back. So that's definitely first on the list, which that should be done in early 2025. I'll just knock that out first, get it over with. And then I need to get our roof replaced before the end of 2025. That's a given, so that's going to get done. And then I would like to give more, monetarily give more. Specifically donating to organizations that mean a lot to me. And also, even in the community of YouTube, to be more active in donating and supporting other small YouTubers like myself, as well as some larger YouTube channels that show love to me. I've had quite a few of them that have really shown me love, and I really want to just start giving back to our community up here. And speaking of that, my YouTube goals, I want to post at least twice a week, no exceptions, unless something major happens. I can't do it. But and I want to start making my videos in advance so that I already have them prepared and ready to go, because I think that would actually help to have a better schedule, is to go ahead and start doing some videos and have them in rotation to continue forward. I would like to post one short a week. I'm shooting for that goal. But again, I don't know how, but if I could just increase my consistency, even by posting nonstop at least twice a week, I would like it to be more, but I'm just trying to set something that I know that I will be able to do consistently. And then I want to work to increase my hours of engagement on my channel. And I really think that just comes with growth, but I'm going to just be more active. I think if I'm more consistent, the engagement would probably come if I'm being consistent with this. So hashtag keep posting on that. Just keep posting. So that's what I plan to do. And I think that is it. That was it. I had my YouTube goals, my personal goals, and my financial goals. So professionally, I just want to just keep working. I don't really have any professional goals. Just work like I usually have. And just perform. And if I stumble across any opportunity that looks right for me and in my company, then maybe. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm not trying to go anywhere, and I'm definitely not trying to seek any higher positions, because I don't even know how I'm doing what I'm doing right now. So I'm just happy and blessed to be employed, and I will say blessed to be employed with a company that I do really like. I really like the place. So that's hard to find nowadays. So I'll be sticking it out. For now. So that's really all I got for you guys. I want to hear your goals and your recaps for 2024. I am excited to hear it. Please, please, please like, share, and comment, but mostly comment, because I love hearing like you guys' stories and interactions. So if you can take a moment to do that, I would really, really appreciate it. And I just got to say, man, here's to an awesome 2025. Started off, my grandmother used to always say, how you start your year is how you're going to end it. So if you start it with debauchery, that's how it's going to end. So start it off right. Start it off good. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.